Between Diddy and Epstein, there's probably several thousand hours of footage here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that the people on those videos are lecturing the rest of us about our moral failings, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
What is that?
Well, I mean, part of how they deflect attention from themselves is by, criticizing the morals of others.
Yes.
It's sort of like a preemptive moral strike. Those who are saying Trump is a threat to democracy are themselves actually the threat to democracy.
It feels like we're getting to a place where the rest of us know too much. Like, what happens next now that we know all this? The kidnapper's shown us his face. Like, what happens?
Well, I think if Trump wins, we can do some house cleaning and shed light on things.
The recent buzz surrounding Elon Musk and Diddy has stirred up speculation, especially after Musk commented about controversial topics linked to Jeffrey Epstein and Diddy. In a conversation with Tucker Carlson, Musk hinted at extensive recordings involving both Diddy and Epstein, alluding to thousands of hours of footage that could potentially implicate high-profile individuals. This has sparked public curiosity, especially given the ongoing lawsuits and serious allegations Diddy faces, including claims of physical misconduct.
I think part of why Kamala is getting so much support, if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Yes.
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable?
Yes, and Gates.
And Gates.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has faced accusations of knowing about Diddy's alleged physical misconduct of minors. These claims emerged after Musk publicly questioned who was aware of Diddy's actions in the entertainment industry. Critics, including Azalia Banks, suggested Musk knew more due to his friendship and business ties with Diddy, who invested in Musk's acquisition of Twitter.
Listen. They said All Real Day implied Elon Musk's friends knew about Sean Diddy Combs allegedly SAing a 9-year-old A minor. They said the Tesla owner shared a screenshot of the article with the headline, Diddy accused of abusing a 9-year-old and spiking drinks with horse tranquilizer as 120 victims come forward with shocking claims. First of all, you guys, this horse tranquilizer, I don't understand. Ketamine has always been in the mix, and ketamine is a horse tranquilizer. Okay, but anyway, let's keep going, right? Elon then wrote, how many people in music entertainment knew about this? Now, oddly enough, Diddy is one of the investors in Tesla. Now, I'm not saying that Elon Musk was at a freak off. I'm not saying he's at a party. I'm just saying, did y'all do any type of research on accepting investors?
Kanye West, Elon Musk, and P. Diddy share complex relationships marked by both collaborations and controversies. Musk and Kanye are known for their public friendship and admiration of each other's work. Meanwhile, Diddy has business ties with Musk.
Elon got in trouble today because he tweeted.
Oh, what did he do?
Well, he tweeted Kanye and was like, hey man, we should talk about that. And everyone was like, Elon loves Jew haters. And it's like, no, if you had a friend who was going on Twitter, talking about going DEFCON on Jews, I'd probably give him a call.
Bro.
Hey, I think Puff Daddy did that. And Puff Daddy came off looking great. My brother was telling me Puff Daddy shot him a text and was like, hey man, we should probably talk before you tweet and
maybe I could just be your sounding board because clearly you don't have anyone around you that will stop you.
Anytime you got thoughts on the Jews, shoot me.
Run them by me,
in
dude.
A text. Maybe a funny Woody Allen emoji or GIF.
Sure.
And no one needs to know.
And as long as you're not recording, I'll chop it up with you.
Get
you know
it.
what I mean? We can really get it all out.
P. Diddy's new album is just banging beats mixed with Kanye just destroying the Jews.
Fuck, that'd be fucking...
Diddy is accused of hosting secretive, debauched wild parties involving coercion and underage victims, with accusations of blackmail using recorded footage. Elon Musk has commented on the scandal, suggesting widespread complicity within the industry. With over 120 lawsuits emerging, including claims from minors, the controversy has intensified, exposing a dark side of celebrity culture.
It really was one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood, and obviously, there were rumors about what happens at his infamous parties for years, and it really took Cassie Ventura to come forward. Obviously, that's Diddy's longtime girlfriend of more than a decade, and once she filed her lawsuit back in November, that really sort of motivated others to come forward. With respect to O'Day, obviously, she's been critical of obviously Diddy and Musk's relationship. Whenever you have someone in the industry who's coming out and making these allegations, you really have to start investigating. If you're law enforcement, say, like, what does, O'Day know? What do others know? Who else was there? Because we've all seen the videos.
Elon Musk hinted at Hollywood's awareness of Diddy's controversial activities, suggesting that many industry figures knew more than they let on. However, there is no concrete evidence linking Musk directly to Diddy's alleged actions. His comments imply insider knowledge, raising questions about the extent of Hollywood's secrecy regarding such scandals.
Homies, I already know y'all been paying attention to the blogs because we keep getting more and more tea, but we got more to talk about. It's your girl AMG Benzo back with another hot take. Go ahead and hit the follow button, okay? Well, y'all know we found out that Diddy was an investor for Twitter, aka X, at the end of August when my boy Elon didn't want to pay the money up. It came out who all was investors, and Diddy was one of them. So now I'm just wondering, Elon, do you know more than what you trying to act like you don't? Because y'all know that Houston attorney came out and said y'all will be surprised about the names on this list for what's going on with Diddy. Now, Elon did tweet, hold on. He made a tweet talking about how many people in the music and entertainment knew about this. Like, my boy, you ain't looking too far from a few of the people that might have knew. Y'all drop some comments and tell me y'all thoughts and let me know what y'all think. If people feel people, I hope you feel me. Peace out.
Elon Musk faced criticism after a tweet about Diddy's allegations surfaced, questioning how many in the music industry knew about the misconduct. Musk, reportedly close with Diddy, often communicated with him privately, sparking backlash and raising suspicions about his knowledge of the situation.
Well, Elon Musk is in a lot of hot water because, I don't know if you guys knew this, he was good friends with Diddy. In private, we text a lot. He was out there responding to the allegations on Twitter. Here was his tweet. How many people in the music industry knew about this? Here it is. Diddy accused of a 9-year... Yeah, I can't even say it. How many people actually knew about this was what he posted. But it was the, I've muted Elon. I can't stand it. I hate him being forced to my feed. I read him when I need to.
Elon Musk has been seen with Diddy at events like The Chappelle's Show, raising questions about their friendship. Given Musk's ties to both Diddy and Dave Chappelle, some wonder how Chappelle might respond to Diddy's scandal.
All of this has been crazy. There's Elon hanging out with Diddy at Chappelle's Show, which also made me wonder, well, what Chappelle think of all this? Has Chappelle said anything? Elon goes back with Diddy. Elon goes back with Chappelle. They were hanging out at these events. So what would Chappelle say about Diddy? Now, honestly, I think he's saving it for a special.
On Twitter, following Musk's recent discussion on Diddy, many people have come out and made tweets, and Judy has tweeted stating, Elon Musk has claimed billionaires like Bill Gates are afraid of Donald Trump to win because it would lead to the release of the names of associates of Sean Diddy Combs and Jeffrey. The court ordered Elon Musk's company, X, to disclose its full list of investors following a lawsuit. Among the names revealed was Sean Diddy Combs, suggesting that the hip-hop mogul had a stake in Musk's $44 billion acquisition. The disclosure raised questions about the relationships and potential insider connections within the investor group. The court's ruling aimed to promote transparency amid ongoing legal disputes surrounding X's management and ownership practices.
TriniTEA Media. Okay, I got these two cats in the back, billionaires in the back. Elon Musk and Diddy. New federal court documents reveal that Diddy is part owner of the new Twitter, which is X now. What I'm wondering is that why X done got so freaky? We got Diddy and Elon Musk in the bed together. Oh, and I think we need to add probably Trump to this too, because Elon Musk is a huge supporter of Trump. But this was kind of interesting. We got Elon Musk getting freaky with Diddy in the bed, in the shareholder bed. According to Afrotech, on Tuesday, August 2024, X was told to share a more detailed list of its investors due to an order from the United States District Judge.
Diddy's recent legal issues have indeed led to increased attention on his past behavior, with several individuals like Elon Musk coming forward to share their experiences. The scrutiny of Diddy highlights the importance of addressing issues of misconduct.
All the ways that he's used his power, all the ways that he's disrespected people and treated people, and you let him do that because of his power. power, and now you know that this woman has been living with this for years. And those bruises heal, right? But emotionally, mentally, the trauma that she's experienced, and then to come out after all these years and finally have the courage to say something about it, to do something about it, to in some way try to recoup some of your dignity, in some way try to recoup what he took from you. Now you got to hear everybody in the world doubt that you ever went through those things.
A legal expert has reportedly stated that Diddy could be facing several years in prison. This suggests that the charges or allegations against him are serious and potentially carry significant legal consequences. If convicted, the outcome could involve a lengthy prison sentence, depending on the severity of the crimes and the evidence presented. This development would mark a major shift in his career and personal life, especially given his high-profile status in the entertainment industry.
There's really no deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can offer, and it's certainly not one that Diddy will accept. It would involve decades in federal prison. We're talking about mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years for both the drug charges and the sex trafficking. So we know that Diddy has fought charges before. There were state charges, there were gun-related, the nightclub shooting with J-Lo, but he's going to dig in his heels, and this case is going to trial. So if you're prosecutors, you really want to make sure that your evidence is bulletproof before you go down that route.
Diddy's legal case has sparked controversy after a new judge was assigned and evidence was sealed. Denied bail twice, Diddy reportedly wants a speedy trial, but the judge questioned if he preferred that or more time to review evidence.
Diddy got a new judge and his evidence sealed, and a lot of people are freaking out about this. They're saying that it's super weird timing for all of this to be happening, but it's not exactly what you guys are thinking. And the way Diddy is doing this is actually stupid, because he actually wants a speedy trial because he got denied bail twice. So the judge was asking him, so what do you want? Do you want a speedy trial? Do you want to review the discovery that's going to be produced? Do you want to come back in 45 days? Or do you want me to set a trial date? I can set a trial date if you want me to set a trial date. And Diddy's lawyer has already confirmed this multiple times. Once he got denied bail, he kept saying that he was pushing for a speedy trial. And the judge told Diddy when he asked for the speedy trial, whenever you want it, and if I can't try it, I will find a colleague who can if you want to set a trial date. So this could be exactly why Diddy has this new judge assigned to his case, but this is also a downfall for Diddy, because the worst thing that you can do is want a speedy trial when you haven't even went through all of your evidence in the discovery.
While Diddy's lawyer has firmly proclaimed his innocence, despite the serious charges he faces. Following a court appearance, the legal team reiterated their dedication to challenging the accusations and defending him throughout the legal process, emphasizing their commitment to securing a favorable outcome in the ongoing case.
So this was the first step. We have a bail appeal scheduled for tomorrow at 3:30 in front of Judge Carter, the district judge assigned to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think it came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case. And we're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he. And eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again. And we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
Diddy's denial of bail has drastically shifted his life from luxury to the worst conditions of imprisonment, where he's now confined to a basic existence, facing isolation and a monotonous routine far removed from his former lavish lifestyle.
Including his freak-offs. What a word that's become, honestly. And just to give you a little list of exactly what him and his employees got up to here, we've got sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotic offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Wow. Like, you know what? You're P. Diddy. You've got all the money in the world. You don't need to do any of this. But for some people, the more powerful they get, the more dark their imagination becomes, and the more they want to push the boundaries to do the craziest fucked up shit possible. Even those words coercion and enticement to engage in prostitution, it wasn't enough for him to get consenting, prostitutes who do this by trade. What a trade. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember that in my apprenticeship. But people who do this for a living anyway. It was fun for him to take people who would never ordinarily have been a prostitute into that so that they could become his toys. And by the sounds of it, P. Diddy and his employees would do whatever it took to get women into his inner circle to participate in whatever fucked up shit he was into. He would use threats. He would use intimidation. He would even use the offer of a romantic relationship, that lover boy method that Andrew Tate made famous.
Once used to lavish meals, Diddy now faces a monotonous diet of basic prison food such as potatoes and processed meat. This change, along with the isolation of the SHU, further emphasizes the dramatic shift in his life.
Orchestrated all of these freak-offs, purchased multiple hotel rooms for these freak-offs to take place, had his staff stock the rooms with different items, drugs, lube, extra sheets, things of that nature for the freak-off, didn't allow individuals to not participate in the freak off. And one of the ways that he did that was by using drugs in order to get them to a state of mind so that they would participate, or he would use the tapes as extortion to force them into these freak offs. And he did all of this for his own perverted, twisted benefit. I don't know if he was participating in these. I don't know if he was getting off to these videos that he was making. Who knows? This is crazy. I don't know how else to put it. It's crazy. It's terrible. The amount of people whose lives have been forever affected by this. I just want to know some more information, and I want to know who else is involved in this, because I have a feeling that this is going to be massive for the next 2, 3, 4 years and beyond.
Diddy is facing over 100 lawsuits, primarily involving allegations of physical mistreatment and destruction spanning decades. The volume and severity of these claims make this legal battle one of the largest in entertainment history, posing a significant challenge for the hip-hop mogul. If proven, these accusations could have devastating consequences for his career.
And as if things couldn't get any worse for embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, today a prominent lawyer came forward saying he intends to file more than 100 different lawsuits from alleged victims.
Claims we intend to bring will include the following: violent sexual assault or rape, sexual abuse, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, false imprisonment, compelling prostitution, sexual misconduct, dissemination of video recordings, false imprisonment, sexual abuse of minors.
A Texas attorney recently announced 120 new allegations against Diddy, including physical misconduct over 25 years. These claims, added to his existing trafficking case, depict him as a societal threat, complicating bail efforts. Despite pleading not guilty, the mounting accusations suggest increasing evidence against him, potentially undermining his third bail request before trial.
Just today, a Texas-based attorney was at a press conference and revealed that there are 120 new sexual allegations. Now, this is a civil complaint that this firm is going to be filing throughout the country. They found that Sean Combs would still be a harm to society. It's very difficult for a judge to set someone on bail when there's so much presumed evidence. And you could think in a scenario where a judge would to release Sean Combs on bail and then something else happens. You have to be really careful.
I hate to say it, but the fact that he was denied bail twice is just working against him even more, because people are like, oh my God, he must really be guilty. I don't know how they're going to find a jury of his peers. Like, I feel like they'd have to move to, like, go to Alaska or something. Like, do you think his attorney's going to ask for a change of venue?
Maybe.
In a recent lawsuit, former adult film actress Adria English alleges that from 2004 to 2009, Diddy coerced her into using substances and participating in physical activities with guests at his residences in New York and Miami. These claims add to the growing list of accusations against him, which include other allegations of misuse and misconduct.
So let me ask you this, before we even get into anything else, why bring this lawsuit now, and does it have anything to do with the potential federal investigation happening right now?
So we brought our lawsuit because my client was injured by Mr. Combs, and she had been seeking counsel for some time now. She actually sought out counsel who we all know have cases, including Cassie's lawyers and some other lawyers prior to seeking me out. Just looking for representation for her claims. It just so happened to be that now we're at a place where it's essentially inevitable that Mr. Combs will have some level of indictment and face some criminal charges for all of the cases we now know to be public information.
Reports indicate that Diddy is struggling with the worst conditions at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, leading to panic. Allegedly, he's begun naming other prominent figures involved in similar misconduct, potentially as a strategy to reduce his legal consequences. This tactic aims to negotiate leniency by cooperating with authorities, a common approach in complex legal cases involving multiple parties. So far, these claims remain unconfirmed, but his legal team continues to push for bail amid the mounting allegations against him, including trafficking and racketeering charges.
But one thing I want to talk about is the P. Diddy arrest, his denied bail, the celebrities now that are running. You got people scrubbing their accounts like Pink, Megan Fox, other celebrities. You got Dwayne Wade now being aired out. This is a cascade effect that's just it's going to be a web of intricacies that lead to everybody. You got so many celebrities right now terrified. And the purpose of this, and the reason why it's simmering right now, is because they're being adrenalized. I think starting this October, we're going to see more names released. That's just a hunch. We're going to see the push for World War III. Things are going to escalate like we've never before seen in October. I think this is going to lead to politicians, to everybody. But like I said, both sides are going to go in, and they failed twice on Trump, which means they're going to use other methods and means to accomplish a goal.
Also, Ariel Mitchell-Kidd emphasized that Diddy must take action as prayer won't work. The incident is linked to broader accusations against Diddy involving misconduct and exploitation.
If you were an attorney for this A-lister, how would you handle this? You know, is there a way to make this go away other than the hush money thing? Is there anything that can be done legally?
It's not a hush money situation. There's a thing of value that is for sale. So in a legal sense, the only way to control it is to have possession of it. So if the person is that concerned about this seeing the light of day where they're praying that it goes away, I can certainly tell that person, I hate to say prayer won't work in this situation, but the only way is to do something. You need to act. Otherwise, if you're going to leave it into the hands of others will purchase it. And legally, it's a way for them to get around. They can blur out the other person. They could, blur out maybe the pornographic parts, but it could come out and it could be figured out who this person is very easily.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.